It's the last day of January, and in January I always try to trim the blackberries. When you trim them every year, you're going to have bigger blackberries. They don't have to compete, and the sun gets to them better, and you just have way better success. Once I cut out all of the old canes, then I go back and I tie up the canes that will produce this year. It's a couple of days later and I decided it's time to get this cold frame ready. This box is actually kind of like a hybrid. It's half cold frame, half hot box. Next week I'll probably start all of my brassicas, the broccoli, cabbage, kale, probably do some Swiss chard. I dig down pretty deep, and then I'm going to fill it with fresh horse manure, and I also put a little bit of fresh chicken manure down in the bottom too. That's a pokeweed root that I can't get out. I'll have to get a shovel and dig it out later. Adding the fresh manure, it does warm it up a lot faster than just having a cold frame by itself, and I bury it deep enough that it's not going to hurt the plants. In this size little bed, I'm going to make 3 trenches and fill it with manure, and then put the dirt back on top of it, and then put homemade compost on top of that. I've done it this way for years and I've never had any trouble with it. This is homemade compost and it's from the animal bedding, and I just pile it in a pile. This is from last May when I cleaned out the barn. Piled it in a pile, and my dad turned it with the tractor a couple of times, and this is what it looks like. It actually looks really good this year. It's broken down a lot better than it usually does. I tried checking the price at Walmart to see what the price of bagged compost was, but I couldn't find any. So if anybody knows what the price of compost is this year, please leave it in the comments. This old window glass fits perfectly over the box. I'll probably leave it for like a week to start heating up really good, and then I'll be sowing the seeds. Now that it's February, I'm going to get my salad bar bed cleaned out and planted today. I'm going to plant several different types of lettuce, spinach, parsley, beets. I also planted a row of dill in here too. I forgot to plant any cilantro. I have the seeds, but I just forgot. I added about an inch or two of compost to the top. In 4 to 6 weeks, we should be eating salad. And I covered the whole thing with a double layer of the winter row cover, or fleece. Some people call it fleece.